Welcome to video 4, I'm Michaelngelo, and today we're going to go over the triangle strike in our beginner double nunchuck series. So like I just said, we're going to go over double triangle strike, but make sure you go back and watch the video, the first three, the one on the double spin, the forward and backward figure eight. Once you got those done, then make sure you come back to this video. If you already done that, welcome to today's video. So today, one of the most classic clutching or control striking technique with single and double chop is the triangle. So we're going to cover single and double and teach you how to count them. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to use one. So we're going to take one. This is my right shoulder. The triangle is going to be hip, hip, shoulder. Remember, as I've been saying, you put the hand where you want the chuck to go. So I take my hand, I put it on my hip. Bring it across, put it on my other hip, bring it straight up on my shoulder. So it looks like this. Like make sure I get a little bit of a whip, but the chuck doesn't hit me because I put the hand where I want it to go. So practice one side, then you practice the other side. Shoulder, hip, hip, shoulder. Hip, hip, shoulder. 1, 2, 3. Make that right here. It's a right angle triangle. Don't quote me on that. Alright, so that was double. So all we're really doing is a diagonal strike, a horizontal strike, and a vertical strike. That's all we're doing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do double triangle, but one at a time. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Once you kind of have this, what's going to happen now, when you go 1, as you go for the 3, this hand's going to come. So as I pull this hand up, the other hand comes across. As this left hand comes up, my right hand comes across. So as my right hand comes up, so my left. As my left comes up, my right strikes. So now, what I do is I'll help you, and that you will clap like I just did. If I'm not paying attention, well, there we go. Sometimes it's easy not to talk when you're doing stuff. So now, how I count, I'm doing it in a pattern or combination. Normally you want to do maybe like 2 or 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 real quick, you might want to go. And then carry on with a move. You don't want to do it all day, but you don't want to kind of go one, and then kind of go from there. The 5 balance is going too long and too short. I find about what we call 3, which is actually like 2.5. So, well, a lot of times what I'll do, I'll start with my left hand. I'll go 1, 2, 3, and I'm into another move. A lot of time I'll come out into like a double or diagonal strike, for example. So what I do is I'll count my left hand. Every time my left hand hits my hip, that's a 1 count. So I go 1, 2, 3, and then what happens is, when this one goes down, this one's going to come here, and a lot of time I'll go to a strike like this. So, and it looks like that. So I'll do a little bit faster, like 1, 2, 3, then I have, a couple quick diagonal strikes in there. So that's a triangle strike, so again, start out slow with this going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then get used to when you're pulling the hand up and your hand comes across. And you can add a little bit of flair by turning diagonal and installing it a little bit. And actually, when you do a quick little bonus one, you kind of want to flare it up a little bit. You can actually modify it, or instead of going like this, you can actually do kind of like a more of a spin to it. That then kind of more horizontal, a little more advanced, but you want to try it, go ahead. Try it again. One last time. 1, 2, 3, and now you can come off. And if you want to start on the right side, you can go 1, 2, 3. Right, so I'll try again. 1, 2, 3, and then see how it comes up here. And then I do, for myself, I favor my left side for that. If you want to practice the right side, just because you like it better, or maybe you're a left-handed person. I just find being a right-handed person, I like starting off on the left, but finishing on the right. Alright, so that is your triangle, double triangle strike. Make sure you go back and watch the videos to your right, in the playlist to your right, on like the double spin, the double figure eight forward and backward, and I'll see you in the next video.